I remember a day, I think it was after an MLK Day program, and I was one of the co-hosts of the event, and I was really nervous about how I performed and how I did, because speaking was my dream, to have an opportunity to speak in front of a body of people. And I was in my church, my home church, and this is what we would call a mega church. And after the event, I was in the back hallway meeting and greeting with some of the people that were there. And I saw an iconic figure in the distance walking toward me. And as the figure got closer, I recognized her face. It was Dr. Willie Jolly. And we locked eyes, and he said, "Young man, you did a great job." Best thing I could hear after that event, right? Because I was so nervous about how I did. And he said, I really like what you did. And I said, "Mr. Jolly, I want to do what you do. I want to make $1 million, zillion, trillion speaking just like you." And he said, "Anything I can do to help, young man." And he gave me a business card. He was ready to give it to me. And I said, "Well, what do I have to do? I just want to learn under your expertise. I want to be under your tutelage." And he said, "Just one moment." He said, "Have you ever heard of Toastmasters?" I said, "Yeah, I've heard of Toastmasters, but I want to make $1 million, gazillion, trillion like you." And he said, "I'll tell you what, I'll show you everything that I know, but first, I'd like for you to go through this program. And when you finish the program, then you can give me a call." So every speaker that I admired at that time never mentioned Toastmasters. In fact, whenever they talked about Toastmasters, they spoke about it in a negative context, right? But this was the Willie Jolly who told me that he would give me the keys to the kingdom as long as I started Toastmasters and I finished the program. So I did exactly what he said. And I think within about 2.5 years, I went on to get the highest accolade that they could give you, DTM. It's the Distinguished Toastmaster, right? And I couldn't understand in the beginning why he asked me to do that, right? I'm asking him for the keys to the kingdom. I want to make $1 bazillion, jillion. Well, I'm a person of faith, and I know that the word says that you have to study in order to show thyself approved. So I'm thankful that in that moment, not even asking, Dr. Willie Jolly told me to go through a program that helped to define who I am and helped me to perfect my craft. And for anybody who's listening and you want to do anything in life, no one's going to give it to you. You have to first study to show yourself approved.